Hi YouTube, I'm Ryan and this is the Elevate Project. Working from home, my work laptop keyboard was getting too cramped typing away day after day. I was in the search for a keyboard that I can do several things. One, obviously it had to be comfortable for long periods of time. Two, I needed a full keyboard with a number pad. Three, I wanted something wireless and seamless on my desk. And lastly, working from home, I wanted a keyboard that could switch between my work laptop and my personal computer wireless without a KVM switch, a physical keyboard, video, mouse switch that would switch from one computer to another. The keyboard I found and I've been using for the last 6 months is the Logitech MX Keys for Mac. In this video, I explain how this keyboard ticks off everything and more. Logitech makes incredible keyboards and this one is no exception. I was looking for the one keyboard for productivity that I can use for work and personal use. To be clear, I don't do any PC gaming or any sort, so for personal use, I wasn't looking for anything with RGB keys or anything specialized for gaming, unless features were also suited for productivity. I ended up buying and keeping the Logitech MX Keys for Mac because both my personal computer and work computer are MacBooks. I thought this would be perfect for a couple of reasons. Logitech makes two versions, just to be clear, of this keyboard. There's a regular version and one for Mac. The Mac version is an apple space gray color versus the regular MX Keys that is a shade darker. Just to be clear, the regular version will work with a Mac if you don't mind the Windows key and you like the darker shade of gray, which is really closer to black in my opinion. From an aesthetic perspective, the Logitech MX Keys for Mac is built well in a brushed aluminum metal casing, giving it a premium feel. Between the two versions, I personally love the look and feel of the Mac version. With that out of the way, let's take a look at my must-have features. First on my list was that the keyboard needed to be comfortable. The Logitech MX Keys has a low profile, minimal look, and has a little bit of give, but comfortable. The last 6 months have been good and I can't complain. Working on documents, personal projects for continuous hours day after day, it definitely feels better than my work laptop keyboard working for hours. And if you own a newer MacBook Air or MacBook Pro, you know exactly what I mean with those butterfly switches for keys. Because I was looking more for productivity, I was looking for a full-size keyboard with a number pad. I work with a lot of reports on Excel documents, I do emails, PowerPoint presentations, and having the number pad makes things so much easier than my laptop keyboard. My last two must-have features are wireless and that I could connect to multiple computers. Working from home, my home office was used for both my personal computer and now my work computer. I wanted a keyboard that I could easily switch between, so I didn't have to disconnect my keyboard from one and reconnect it to another manually or through that physical KVM switch. Or settle using two keyboards on my desk, and I wanted something that was wireless and seamlessly switch between the two. The Logitech MX Keys has an amazing feature that connects up to 3 different devices through Bluetooth or with a Logitech wireless receiver. I connected my MacBook Pro, my MacBook Air, and as a bonus, I was able to connect my iPad Pro all wirelessly with a touch of a button right on the keyboard. Also, if you aren't using a VPN, the Logitech software has a feature called Flow. And if you have a Logitech mouse like the MX Master 3, you can automatically switch the keyboard and mouse by just moving your mouse off screen. This makes it seamless, convenient, and keeps my desk space minimal. The Logitech MX Keys covered my must-haves, and over the last 6 months, I realized the extra features this keyboard comes with has made this the perfect productivity keyboard for me. The last 6 months, I worked unusual hours and working in low light conditions can make it straining. The Logitech MX Keys has a dimmable backlit keyboard that lights up when you need it with a built-in proximity sensor to save on battery life. That has made working in low light much more manageable. I never had them before and didn't know I needed this feature till I got this keyboard. Now, this might be a good thing or a bad thing, but it has made it easier to work longer when needed. Another great feature set is the function keys. Media keys to play, pause, rewind, and fast forward music or video. And there's also buttons to dim the laptop brightness or backlit keys brightness and control the volume with just a few clicks. One last thing that I love about this keyboard is that it is rechargeable through USB-C. No need to change AA, AAA batteries every few months. Bonus, if I forget to charge the keyboard, I can use the keyboard while it is charging. Now, just like anything, it could be better. I purchased this before the release of the new iMac 24-inch M1 that comes with the Apple keyboard with Touch ID built in. If there is a future update to this keyboard, as this is marketed for Mac, that would be a great addition. Now, that might be a proprietary feature, so it may not ever get it. But in the last 6 months, I did have a few minor issues that have come up, which might not be the fault of the keyboard or more so the wireless technology of Bluetooth. The connection would sometimes disconnect, and I would have to repair the keyboard to either my MacBook Pro or my MacBook Air. My iPad Pro, on the other hand, has been flawless, and this has only happened a handful of times. But like I said, it might not be the problem with the keyboard, more so the Bluetooth technology. Looking at forums, people say the wireless dongle that is included is more stable connection than using Bluetooth, especially if you have multiple Bluetooth devices connected to your computer. One other thing that does bother me is when I reboot my laptop because of an update or I just need to reboot my computer. I have a setup where both my MacBook Pro and my MacBook Air are in clamshell mode, and I set it up as a desktop computer. When I used to have a wireless Apple Magic Keyboard, when I reboot my laptop, it automatically pairs and I can log in flawlessly. When I reboot either of my laptops, the Logitech MX Keys for Mac keyboard disconnects and doesn't reconnect until I log in with my password. It's so annoying. I have to either take my laptop off my stand and log in, then put it back into clamshell mode. Or I have to get a physical keyboard, a USB keyboard, and log in. But once I'm logged in, the keyboard is detected and it is all good. I don't have to repair it to ensure it works again. So all in all, with those few issues I have with this keyboard, in comparison to all the wireless keyboards I've used in the past, this has been an amazing keyboard, and I would recommend it to anyone looking for a productivity keyboard that can connect to multiple devices. It's definitely easier to manage when you are working with two computers like I do, and not have to use two keyboards connected on my desk, taking up precious desk real estate. If you're looking for a new keyboard to elevate your productivity working at home, this is one to seriously consider. Now, if you found value in this video, support the channel and hit that like button. Comment below if you already have the Logitech MX Keys and share your favorite feature. And consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this one. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you are notified when I upload a new video. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.